welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Baldur's Gate Reloaded. We are now into some of the lower levels of Durlag's Tower. Starting to explore most of this place. We still got quite a bit to check out. Let's see, last episode we left off here in this room where we didn't get a chance to investigate all these containers just yet, so we're going to do that next. I stored a bunch of minor stuff over here, or the heavy stuff I should say, in that chest there, so if I want to I can come back there later. But I think we got all of this stuff ready. Let's check it out. Yeah, we got this door over here. Let's check this first. You know what? I need to be having Monter on, just in case there's traps in this joint. Alright, there's a cabinet here, and yep, indeed it is trapped. Success. Wow, a bunch of ammunition, bunch of scrolls in here too. And History of Dambreth, is that just a lore book? It looks like it. Nothing spectacular about that. Alright, let's just grab it all. And that's going to put us overweight. Alright, the scrolls, let's pass them off. Elixir of Health. Cure moderate wounds, remove disease, and neutralize poison. We'll hold on to that. And we got some grapes. Oh, I think we need that for, yeah, that press that's over there. Let's just hold on to that. Alright, this is all cell material. Bunch of bolts, we can pass those off. Arrows, we can pass those off. Darts, we can pass off. And bullets, we can pass those off. And finally we have a sling +1. But, yeah, we already have one. So we'll just sell that one. Alright, so we are now overweight here again. What can I get rid of? Probably that armor. Yep. Alright, let's go back to Monteron. And let's check this small chamber next. Yeah, there's a bunch of treasure in here. Alright, a trunk and another trunk. With a bunch more arrows. There's a longbow here that needs to be identified too. And a big pile of gold. Let's grab it all. And there's a chest here. Some potions, more ammunition. There's a light shield here. An odd looking key. Okay, let's grab that. And a door that's going to proceed further up that way, which we've been there already. Let's see, there's another door over here, right? Yeah, right there. Let's come back in here and let's start divvying up all this stuff again. Alright, everybody's running around all over the place. Let's just get a gather party going on. Alright, what do we got this time? Arrows of fire. And acid arrows. We can pass those off. Ice arrows. Bunch of darts +1. We can pass those off. And this bow needs to be identified. That morning star, it's not magical. You know what? Let's just put it in here with the rest of this non-magical stuff. That key we're going to keep. Bolts +2. Arrows +2. Hill Giant Strength. We'll hold on to that. And bullets +2. And finally a light shield +1, which we can probably sell. Alright, let's see. No, we got these scrolls. Dominate person. Can I scribe that? No. What level is that one? That's a level 5 stuff. Alright, let's just have Kagan hold on to that. Dominate animal. Is that druids? Yep. Let's give that to Faldorn. And dominate monster. That's a really high level one. 9th level spell. Alright, well, let's just give that to Kagan. Alright, and that bow we found is a composite longbow +1. Kagan's got the longbow of marksmanship, which is attack bonus 3, mighty 1. And let's see here. What did Garen have? He had a composite longbow +1 as well. Well, I guess we can probably sell that one. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, I think that is going to be it for here. Let's go back to Monteron. And let's go up this passageway next. I think we got everything out of here. Alright, anti-traps. Take it nice and easy through here. And we got another doorway. Ooh, a clay golem. Oh, there's a couple of them here. Alright, I don't want to be stuck in this tight confine here. A skeleton warrior. Alright, let's get everybody forward here. Alright, Garen. Let's see if we can hit this one with some curse. And he just made it. Alright, we need to get Kagan forward. This is probably going to be a good place for some speed. Alright, let's get Czar up here. Where's Monteron? He's over here. Czar can get in right there. Alright, where is Branwen? And of course they're way back here. And Feldorn. Alright, we need to hit these things pretty damn hard. Yeah, unfortunately none of that stuff is going to help against these things. But yeah, let's start hitting them with some orbs of sound. Alright, I want to focus on one at a time if we can. Let's get this one here. Alright, let's go back here. Let's see if we can hit this one with some curse. Nope, success. Alright, Branwen, you finally getting into the fight? Alright, do we have anything that's going to affect these things? Yeah, none of this stuff is going to help them. But let's put up some mass 8 at least. Let's move over here a little bit so we can get everybody into this. Alright, Feldorn, you need to move up. Alright, come on, guys. Alright, this one's injured. Let's keep hitting it with some orbs. Alright, that one's near death. Yeah, the orbs of sound are working quite nicely. Unfortunately, we don't have any more. Let's get an orb of fire in there next. Oops. Yeah, the orbs actually bypass spell resistance. That's why they're working so well. These things got spell resistance. Otherwise, we need adamantine weapons, I think, to kill these things. Alright. And finally, we've got a skeleton warrior here. Alright. What do we got in here for some goodies? Let's see. Let's go to Monteron. And we'll grab that greatsword, but the chainmail we'll leave behind. Oh, the zombie warrior just decided to join us now. Huh. I'm really tempted to go into the tool set and change his walk rate. Because otherwise he's kind of useless. Alright, let's take a look at a map here. Okay, well, yeah, we're making our way toward this press. And I think we got the lever for this machine over here, too. We can probably get that thing started. I don't think there's anything else in here we need to mess with, so let's go this way. Let's go to this machine first. I think we got to activate this so we can work that press next. Let's see if it'll work. Yep, you place the switch on the engine and it begins to run. The engine is running, alright. So now we need to come up here. Yeah, I believe we needed grapes. Yeah, there's our grapes. We still got this mallet handle too. That, I think, is for something else, though. An odd-looking key. Alright, let's use this thing now. You brew the grapes into wine. Okay. Yeah, this is for one of the dwarves that are standing out there by that well. Alright, is there anything else we can do with this? Alright. Let's go back this way then. Yeah, I believe one of these ones was asking for some wine. I don't remember which one it was. Let's talk. This was Still I Sleep. Awaken Me. Alright, and Avarice. Was it this one? You have completed this riddle. I am Avarice. I will bring doom upon you in this cursed place. Okay, this one was that gem that we picked up. Okay. You have completed this riddle. I am Avarice. Alright. Glittering Baldur. Alright, and Pride. Okay. It must be this one then. You have what I require, yeah. Do first what my brothers ask of you. Then we may complete this riddle. Okay, yeah, that was the bottle of wine for this one. Alright, so we need to handle these last two. Let's go this way next. Yeah, there's a door that's back here. Alright, let's take a look at the map now. This one's leading into a chamber. Some spiders here. Alright, let's get inside here. And let's see, Monteron, can you get in there somewhere? Let's see if we can get back here. Alright, Garen's here. Let's move these guys forward a bit. Oh, is he blocking the way? Faldorn. Move up. And let's take a look at our weapons here. Yeah, we still got darts +2, and we have bolts of lightning loaded. And what else do we have? And we still have some bullets +2. Let's reload those. Alright, Monteron. We have some crates here. Let's grab that stuff. The other stuff is probably going to put us overweight. Yeah, let's just leave that there for now. And some crates that are locked. Yeah, after this, I might consider going back and selling a bunch of this stuff. Let's grab the necklace. Yeah, well, we can grab all that, actually. Those darts we can move. All those arrows we can move. And let's see, we still have some more bullets. Alright, let's do a quick equipment check here. Ice arrows. Let's move these arrows down here. He's got all the fire arrows. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff we can sell. Bullets +2. Yeah, let's keep those lightning bolts. Alright, he's going to hold on to them. And let's equip those acid arrows. Arrows of detonation. I got to remember I got those. And finally we got those darts +2. Yeah, there's a lot of missile weapons here. Okay, let's go back to Monteron. We got everything out of there, right? Yep. Alright. Any traps? Oh, there might be a secret item here too. There's a trap on this bookcase. Let's deal with that first. Let's see, we got some scrolls, a helm, and a potion. Let's have SOAR grab that stuff so we can identify it. That warhammer I want to leave behind. Alright, what is this helm? A winged helm. Concentration +1. Alright, well, we can put that on Tsar. He doesn't have a helm. Okay, lesser spell mantle. Yeah, we're not high enough in level for that one. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, that's a level 5. So let's give that to Kagan. Summon creature 3. We can scribe that one. And the hill giant strength, we can pass that off. Alright, Kagan. Wow, we got lots of healing supplies and things now. Lots of goodies here. High level scrolls too. Okay, let's go to Monteron and let's go search mode. See if you can find the... Yeah, I believe it's right there on that book. Possibly. Yep. Draining weapon recipe. Let's grab that one. Let's pass that off to Tsar and let's take a look at our spell book now that we got all this stuff in here. Alright, frost weapons, keen weapons, druid bonus spells, silent armor, favored soul bonus spells, spirit shaman bonus spells, armor class deflection, sorcerer bonus spells, increased saves, shocking gloves, acid weapons. Let's see what level we need for that. Oh yeah, level 10. And flaming weapons. I think that's level 10 as well for this one. It doesn't actually say here. And finally, draining weapons. Oh wow, yeah, we need to be really high level for that one. We're not going to get any use out of that, I don't believe. Alright, let's go back to Monteron. Let's see what we have through here. Let's take a look at the map again. Alright, I'm not seeing any traps. But I'm seeing some greater doppelgangers. Okay. Let's get up in the fight. Let's get in there, boys. Kagan, you need to get up there. Let's go for this guy. Let's go for a knockdown. Alright, Kagan and Monteron. Let's get in here for a sneak attack if we can. Alright, we got Hammer of Gods going in. Valdorn. We need to get up here. Alright guys, you need to make some space. Alright, looks like we got a bunch of traps and things in here too. Let's see, Greater Doppelganger. Can we hit him? Oh, they might be invisible. Okay, well, if that's the case, Tsar, let's get up here. We might be able to hit them both. Let's go right there. Alright, that one's near death. Alright, can we hit this thing now? Oh yeah, we can see him now. Alright, Kagan, where are you at? Let's get up here. Alright, that one's dead. Alright, this one's invisible too. Okay. Let's back these guys up. Get out of the way.
Alright, everyone. Attack.
Alright, Tsar, let's get forward. And... Cone of Cold. Alright, I killed him. Alright, yeah, I believe there's another secret recipe here too. Let's go. Detect mode. See if we can find this thing. Yep. It's that book right there. Weapons and accessories bonus armor class deflection. Alright. Let's pass that off. let's put that in our book. Okay. Let's deal with the rest of the stuff that's in here. We have an armoire that is empty. And a couple trapped bookcases. Alright, we'll grab the darts. Scroll. I wonder if I shouldn't go back and rest up and sell all this stuff. Mallet head. Oh. Yeah, we need that, I believe. You know what? Let's see if I can carry this stuff without going overweight. Yep, I can. Okay. Yeah, what I think I'm gonna do... Let's grab up some of this stuff we've been leaving behind. I think I am gonna make a trip back. But first, let's grab these things. I'm gonna sell all that stuff. Not that I need to, but... Then we leave a bow or something back here. Let's grab that. Alright, now before we go back though, I want to go back here. I think we can forge that mallet head and that handle into an object that we need. Do we get all this stuff out here? Oh no, we never got into that. Do we get into this? Yeah. Alright, yeah, this barrel's locked here. Let's see if we can get into that. Completely missed that one. Bunch of potions, a spear, arrows, acid arrows. Alright. Let's come down here. You have crafted a gong mallet. Alright, there's that mallet. Potion of resistance, we'll leave that there. Summon creature 2, that we can pass off. Might be able to scribe that one, yep. Alright, and let's see, we have an antidote potion. A couple of those now. These darts we can pass off. Spear we can sell, acid arrows we can move. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff we can sell. Alright, let's go back to Kagan. Oh, he's overweight now. Okay, let's start passing some stuff off then. Alright, now we're back in weight. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I think we left some other stuff behind, but to be honest, I'm not even worried about it. Yeah, I know we got all that armor and things like that too. That mallet, I think we need to find a gong or something. That's probably down in this area here. We haven't even been there yet. But yeah, you know what? I am going to go back. I'm going to sell this stuff, rest up, and then we're going to come right back here. I'll see you in a moment. And we are back. Went all the way up top, and I sold all that extra junk. Ended up with over 137,000. I did not buy anything. And I did rest like 3 times up there. We kept getting attacked by a bunch of skeletons and stuff every time we went for a rest. But we finally got a decent rest, and I came back down here, as you can see, and we are now buffed up with all our long duration things again. So, next thing we're going to do, let's go down this hallway to the small room. There's another door over here that we haven't been through yet. Let's grab Monteron. And let's go this way next. I think we got all this stuff, didn't we? Yeah. And, you know what, let's get a gather party here again. Alright. Oh, there's a skeleton laying on the ground. Let me guess, there's some traps in here. Let's take it nice and easy. Oh, there's another corpse laying here too. Any more traps? Yep, sure enough, there's one here. A strong electrical trap. You know what? Let's play it a little bit safe here again. And let's go back to Monteron. Let's see if we can't deal with this. Failure. DC 25. We should be alright. got it. Alright, 12 XP. Let's get the AI back on. And let's keep moving. Any more traps? Not seeing any. Okay, we got a room with a bunch of books here. A doorway down here. Let's take a look at a map. Alright, yeah, these rooms here we haven't even been in yet. Let's check this room here first, though. And let's get another gather here. Just to get everybody together. Okay, yeah, this gong I think is one of the tasks we need to deal with. Let's see, can we use it now that we have that mallet? Yeah. The gong rings out when you strike it with the mallet. Alright. And, oh, there might be a recipe here too. But first, let's check this chest. Any traps on this thing? Nope. Healing and some throwing axes. Let's grab all that. Alright, let's go search mode. I believe there's a recipe back here somewhere. It's probably that one right there, huh? Oh, maybe there's not. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Yep, that's that scroll right there. Flaming glove recipe. Okay, let's pass that one off. And let's go ahead and scribe that into our recipe book. Alright, Monteron. I think we're done in here. I guess we can check out this room with the books next. And there's another room down there at the end. Yeah, let's go here first, I think. Any traps in there? Not seeing anything. Alright, book 4. Like a god of battle, Durlag waded into the drow horde, slaying thousands. Alright, looks like everybody's... There's some guys that are stuck back there. Let's use the gather again. Alright, book 3. Wow, look at that name. Vithel Lismi was no match for the mighty Durlag. The dragon's spells could not harm him, and her breath was as a gentle breeze to Durlag. Alright. And the next book. It came to pass that the hero Durlag and his man-at-arms, Arlo Stoneblade, ventured into the bowels of the Great Rift. They fought the hideous Tanari Aekletic, and with a single blow of his axe, Durlag slew the demon's body and entrapped its soul in an enchanted dagger. Ah. Yeah, that's that dagger we're trying to find. Okay, and Durlag moved through the Troll Mountains, killing all of the foul beasts. And we got another message here. When you read the final book, you hear a click as if something has been activated. A few seconds later, you hear a humming sound and can see a glowing coming from across the hallway. Alright, let's go check it out. Alright. Durlag's Pride. Alright, we still got a room down here first, but let's check this. I think this was one of the tasks as well. Yeah, we can't actually do anything with that. Alright, that's the hallway with that trap that we haven't deactivated yet. That I don't think we had enough points, enough skill points to do it. So let's come back this way. Alright, any traps? Oh yeah, sure enough, there is one. Let's open the door first. Alright, strong fireball trap this time. Let's play it safe again. Let's grab everybody. Let's move these guys into here, I guess. And you can go in there too.
Yes.
Alright, Kagan, where are you going? Go this way, sir.
Yes.
Alright, everybody in here, please. Alright, Monteron. Let's see if we can disarm this trap. Ooh, critical failure. DC's 26. We should be fine. Ooh. Oh, Bran, when you go back that way. Oh. Oh, Let's close that thing. Or open it. Alright. Oh. Ah. Oh my goodness! That's kind of a weird spot for that thing. Dang. Alright, we just failed it again. Are you... Come on now. There we go, 13 XP. And let's turn the AI back on. Let's see, it looks like everybody's running around over there. You know what, let's get another gather. I don't want those guys running into that trap that's over there. Alright, so we got some armoires that appear to be trapped as well. Let's deal with these. Success, 10 XP. Alright, we got a potion of speed in that one. And this one's also locked. And some arrows. A potion of freedom. Freedom of movement. Okay, let's grab all that stuff. And arrows +2. Alright, let's see. Let's divvy this stuff up here. Potion of speed can go to Kagan along with those arrows. The bolts can move. And potion of freedom. I don't have freedom of movement on any of these items, do I? Nope. Alright, I guess we can keep that on Monteron then. Alright, anything else in here? Nothing. And let's see, we were down there already. Alright, so I think we've searched this whole place, so we just need to go talk to these dwarves again. I believe we got the final 2 tasks completed. Let's actually go to Kagan, so we can move a little bit faster. He's got the boots. Hopefully nobody goes over this way. It looks like somebody might be trying to go that way. Let's get up here first, and I think I'm going to use that gather. I don't want anybody moving over there, setting off that trap. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, and let's do another gather. Alright, Pride I think was one of them that we needed, right? You have completed this riddle. I am Pride. I am the curse of this place. And Avarice we did already. And finally we have Fear. You have completed this riddle. I am Fear. I will destroy you in this cursed place. Alright, and we did do Avarice, right? Yeah, that was done. Okay. Now, I believe there's going to be a fight here. Yeah, we need to talk to Love. Let's get everybody set up. Yeah, you know what? Since I know there's going to be a big fight here, let's go ahead and buff up with our medium duration things. And let's get some Ghostly Visage up. And let's fire up some shield and some more Ghostly Visage. And what else do we have that we can put up? Let's get some Bull Strength. And speaking of Bull Strength, let's use up some potions. And finally, let's get Magic Fang. Let's see, how long was this? This is 1 round of level. Let's hold off on that one just for the moment. Alright, let's get our casters back. Branwen can stay here. Alright, Garen can stay there. Kagan, let's come over here. And Monteron can stay there. Alright, Garen, let's go talk to Love. You have completed this riddle. You are worthy to pass through this portal. Though I yet guard the key with my life. I am Love. I must be murdered in this cursed place. Yep. Here we go. Alright, he apparently is a caster. So can I hit him with Curse of Silence, maybe? Oh, he's gonna go invisible. Alright. Oh, he's not. Yeah, I'm on the wrong one. Okay. Let's go with Curse of Silence. you know what? Let's use up these potions. Didn't we have some... Yeah, let's use up some haste. Alright, fear is all the way here. Back, yeah, let's move. Alright, SOAR. Damn. Taking some heavy damage here already. Let's get some Cure Serious Wounds going on. And let's see, Blackie's up here. And Faldorn. You know what? Let's maneuver with Faldorn. If I get right here, I might be able to hit them all. A little Call Lightning. Come on. Oh. Yeah, that's a silent zone right there. Oh, she's silenced. Damn, that sucks. Alright, well, let's start shooting the place up. Let's get a bit of healing going on here. Alright, these guys are still casting. Let them do what they gotta do. Monteron. I don't know if I can sneak attack these guys. Let's try. Ooh, we should probably get out of that stuff, huh? Yeah, let's move over here and fight Avarice. I don't trust that. Alright, Aaron, you need to back up. Let's get some more healing. Let's move SOAR over here. Baldur needs to move. Alright, where is everybody? Avarice is near death. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish him off. Oh no. Alright. We need to do some quick healing. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to suck it up a little bit. Alright, let's see. Let's get... Yeah, let's use this. And then this. Get these guys healed up. Alright, we still got Pride here. Alright, come on. And let's see if I can get a Hexblade Curse on him again. Alright, let's get a little bit of healing. Alright, SOAR. What do we got left we can cast out there? Yeah, let's crank out that stuff there. Kagan's over there. Where's Monteron? Let's get into a flanking position. Alright, almost dead. There we go. Alright. That was close. Alright, we do have some remains here. Let's go to SOAR. Alright, now we can get down into here too. Let's grab all that stuff. Looks like there's no other remains. Alright, let's take a look at that stuff we just picked up. Mage's Battle Robe. Concentration, Spellcraft +2, and Spell Resistance 10. I currently have the Robe of the Evil Archmagi. I think I'm gonna keep this one on. This is more beneficial to him. That short bow, we got some bolts, and that Staff of Defense. Gives us +2 deflection. We can use Ghostly Visage, Mage Armor, and Protection from Alignment. Alright, it's got 50 charges. That's a pretty good staff. Let's equip that thing down here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to use. Alright, how are we on healing potions? We use quite a bit. Alright, we got a bunch of potions here. Let's split these. Let's give some of them. Alright, he's got 4 of them. You know what? Let's give these...
What now?
Yeah, let's give them to him. He's probably going to get more use out of those things. Alright, he's got a couple healing potions.
Follow me.
You know what? Let's split these. Pass off some of them. So he's got some moderates he can use if he needs them. Alright, we still got some healing kits too. Got lots of healing potions here. These here we can probably pass off. Yeah, you know what? Let's give them to SOAR. Alright, I wonder... I want to give something to Faldorn.
Yes.
Yeah, not those though. Yeah, you know what? Let's use a Cure Serious Wounds over here. I want to give her some more powerful healing. And that should be good. Alright, now... Let's see, what was our chances to rest here? We need to be on our guard. Should I risk that? Let's go ahead and do a bunch of healing now. Let's get these guys healed up. Yeah, I think I might risk it. But I want to heal up first before we do a rest. Let's see, let's use these Cure Miners. Alright, that should be good. And let's check our spell books just to see if everything is still in order. Yep.
What now?
Alright, this is going to get risky.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Figured it. Where are they? And skeletons and zombies. Alright. Let's just go for some Turn Undead. Alright, they're dead. Anything on these guys? Yeah, nothing worth grabbing. I'm going to leave that behind.
Yes.
Alright, let's try it again. Here we go. We got it that time. Good. Alright, so we need to use this well to proceed. But before we continue on, I'm going to buff up with all my long duration stuff again. I'm going to do that off camera. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, all buffed up, and I think we're ready to continue on. Let's go see what's going to happen here. Alright, do you want to proceed? Okay, yep. Okay, and we have a door right in front of us. Let's go to Monteron. I vaguely remember this too. Let's take a look at a map. Yeah, I think we got to read these books to open up doors and things all over the place. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this one first. Too young to fight, except to fall. Here died my son, young Furnable. Alright, this door's open. O Keel, clan prince of this dark tower, you made your death your finest hour. Yeah. Islaine, my wife, I love you still. 'Twas just your form they made me kill. And the book here. Move never by rage and never by anger. Cold is the traitorous doppelganger. Alright, so we have no choice but to go this way. Yeah. And we got some more doors here. Just for the hell of it, I don't think we can actually pick these, but let's try. If I remember right, we got to mess with all these books and statues. Yeah, success not possible. Yeah, we're not getting into that thing. Alright, statues. You hear the sound of a door closing nearby and another opening. There's also a chest over here. You know, just for the hell of it, let me take a quick look down here. Did it actually open? Okay, this one is open now. So we can go down there. But first, let's check this chest and everything over here. Yeah, I want to say these other statues open up doors and things too, but let's see what's going on here first. Any traps here? Yep, there sure is. And the lock. Got some nice stuff here. Wow. Thieves' tools plus 6, 8 of them. A bunch of scrolls, a bunch of money. Alright, let's grab it all. Alright, we got haste. Let's pass that off. And assay resistance. Thieves' tools 6. Yeah. Yeah, we got a total of 14 of them now. Wow. Alright, antidotes again. Alright, let's just hold on to that. Okay, these scrolls here, haste we already have. And assay resistance. Oops, let's examine that one. Yeah, it's a 4th level scroll, but we won't be able to use it since we were in Necro. So let's give that to Monteron. And the haste we can keep over here.
I warrant your attention. Oh, rapturous day,
Alright, Monteron. Let's check these other statues here. Alright, another one opening, another one closing. Let's take a quick walk around and see which one's changed. Okay, now that one's open, but this one closed. You know what, while we're over here, let's go check this one out. Keep an eye out for traps. Oh yeah, we might get into a fight here. Let's get everybody together, as it looks like we got some guys straggling back there. Alright, practice dummies. I don't think we could do anything with these, but let's just swing at them and see if something... Oh yeah. Okay, we hear the sound of a door opening nearby. Let's go to this one next. Ah, Fearnable, my son. Trade your bow for a lute and play something mournful for your father, will ye? Oh, yeah. Why do you hesitate, my child? 'Tis your father's face beneath this beard. Fire upon your very father, would you, dwarfling? This don't make me laugh. Oh, damn. Alright, we got a greater doppelganger here. Let's hit him with some curse. He failed it. And let's see if we can take his ass out. Monteron can stay there. Yeah, let's move Czar back. Alright, you guys. Baldur, you need to move. Can we move? Did we get it? Okay, yeah, looks like we got it. There's a weapon rack over here. A bunch of stuff that needs to be identified. Let's have Czar grab all that. If I can get over there. Damn. Everybody's blocking the way here. Let's pick it all up. Okay, so we got some heroism. Let's pass that off. Protection from energy. I think we have that already. Yep. And let's see. Protection from spells. What level is that one? Ooh, that's a level 8 one. Let's give that to Kagan. Mass Aid, which is Clerics. Let's pass that off. Branwyn. And some Hill Giant Strength. We can pass that off. Oh yeah, we got a lot of those scrolls already. Alright, yeah, I need to use those potions. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can do in here. And this passageway just now opened. That's going to bring us back over this way. Let's go to Monteron. And let's go up this way next. And we have another book. What is this one saying? Soft walks the traitorous doppelganger into my dear son's practice chamber. Yeah. Alright, I don't see any traps. At least not yet. Alright, let's take a quick run down here. That door's still closed, and okay, this one's open now. Let's go check this one out. Actually, we're running up on time. This is probably a good spot. Let's get everybody gathered up. And let's take a quick look at the equipment. Make sure everything's still in order here. Got plenty of healing. Alright, that's a ring we could sell. Still got plenty wands and things. Got plenty of healing there. He's got healing potions. Plenty of healing potions there. Still got some ammo. Let's hotkey some of these scrolls so we can use them later on. Detect undead. Oh, I got that one hotkeyed ready. Alright, Kagan. Still good. Yeah, we got a bunch of arrows and things we can sell too. Yep, he's still in good shape. Got plenty darts. Alright, yeah, we're in good shape. Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Next episode, we're going to go check out that room next. Don't forget that like button, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you in the next episode.